Good day. In this video, we're going to explain how to work out a missing side in a right angle triangle. If the 90 degrees, a side, and then another angle is given. There are a few basics that you need to know. In this question, they gave me a right angle triangle, 90 degrees over there, put the 54 over there degrees, and the 12 over there. You need to understand that if I stand here, this is my adjacent, this is my hypotenuse, and this is my opposite. Otherwise, you need to know what SOHCAHTOA stands for. It means that when we use sine, we're going to use O over H, cos A over H, and tan O over A. O is opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent, hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. In this question, they asked me to work out the length of AC. That's why I put the question mark there. When I work with right angle triangles in trigonometry, I use my plan. The plan has a stripe, a gap, an equal, and a fraction line. Here you will put either sine, cos, or tan. Here you will always put the angle. The equal will stay equal, and in the place of the fraction you'll put one of these three ratios. Now back to the question. They gave me the right angle triangle and they asked me to work out this side. First we write the plan. We put a line down, a gap, an equal, and a fraction line. I see that I'm standing in this corner. This is adjacent to me, and they're asking me the opposite. So I look who uses adjacent and opposite over here. And I can see that is tan with O over A. That I write in over here. Then I fill in the angle over here. Then I look at what ratio tan uses back here, and tan is O over A, which I fill in over here, and then I replace these O's and A's with the values that I have over here. In this case, the opposite would be this that I don't know, which is AC, and my adjacent will be the 12. Now I have an equation and I've got to solve for AC, so I'm going to times by 12 on both sides. Then these two 12s will cancel and I'll end up with 12 tan 54 degrees equals AC. Now I've got AC alone and I just push this into my calculator as it stands. That'll give me 16.52 units. They will tell me how far I must round it off. This I then fill in on my triangle, then I know what the answer of AC is. If I now want to work out the length of CB, I will use Pythagoras. If I do want to know the size of this angle, I will take the 90 and the 54, minus it from 180 and get that answer. Let's do one more together. Here is another right angle triangle. They gave me 11 units over here. They want me to work out that length, and they gave me that angle over there and the 90 degrees. First I write out my plan. I put a line down, a gap, an equal, and a fraction. Because I'm standing here, I know that this is my opposite that they gave me, and they ask me the hypotenuse, so I go and look who uses O and H. I go in here and I see, oh, it's sine. This I write in here. Next I fill in the angle. I'm standing here, which is then 27 degrees. And then I fill in my ratio of sin. I go in here and I see sin is O over H. Then I fill in the value of O over here and the value of H over here. Then I have sin 27 degrees equals 11 over DE, and I have an equation. Now I've got to solve for DE, so the first thing I do is I times by the LCD. After you've times by DE on both sides, you'll get DE sine 27 equals 11. This DE and DE will cancel. This DE will just go and stand in front of the sin 27. Now to get the DE alone, you will divide by sin 27 on both sides. You'll get DE equals 11 over sin 27, and this we will push into the calculator. And that'll give you DE equals 24.23 units, which I will then write in on my sketch. If they ask me to work out the size of this angle, I will add the 90 and the 27, minus it from 180 and get that answer. If they ask me to work out the length of this line, I will use Pythagoras with this number and this number. Please indicate whether you liked or disliked this video and subscribe to the channel. If there's anything in school mathematics that you're not sure about, you can send us a WhatsApp photo of your problem to this number. Then we'll try and solve it and send back an answer to you as soon as possible for free. Enjoy mathematics.